Hello and welcome. We're glad you have chosen to be a peer tutor to help and encourage your fellow classmates. In order to help you build an enriching relationship with your tutees, here are some characteristics of effective peer tutors for you to keep in mind. Let's get started. First, be friendly. This may seem obvious, but remember that some students feel very uncomfortable and insecure about asking for help. Being friendly is the first step in helping students feel comfortable and welcomed. Second, be patient and encourage the tutee to be patient. Learning takes time, and each student has a different speed and way of processing things. Tutoring requires flexibility and creativity in order to present information in new ways. Be patient with yourself in this process, and as you help the student develop strategies for effective learning that match their learning preference, remind them to be patient with themselves as well. Third, remember to build confidence. Don't always focus on what the student is doing wrong, but give equal time to acknowledge what the student is doing right. For example, if your tutee doesn't do well on an assignment or task, review areas they did well and discuss how they can use certain study strategies to help them improve in other areas. It is important to be sensitive, respectful, and understanding. The student's background, work experience, or previous educational experiences may influence their learning and attitude towards learning, so tutors are expected to maintain respect and express understanding at all times. This creates a comfortable environment for the student to ask questions. Another way to help your tutees is to empathize with them. One of the reasons peer tutoring works so well is that the tutors can share their recent experiences in learning a new concept or skill, including the mistakes, frustrations, and struggles they encountered. Sharing your own experience helps the students see that they can learn new material as well. Equally important, if you encounter content you don't understand or are unfamiliar with, discuss and show the tutee your problem-solving process and strategies to try to understand it. When in doubt, admit that you don't know and refer the student to the professor and/or resources on campus. By doing so, the student becomes more aware of the available academic and non-academic resources, which they can refer to at any time. Be professional. This includes being respectful of professors. Do not encourage tutees to freely criticize a professor. Instead, help students develop constructive strategies for dealing with issues or frustrations they might have with professors. Correspondingly, make sure to always maintain confidentiality about students and professors. Be aware that you are only to share information about the student and/or faculty member with the Dean's Peer Tutoring Program Coordinator. Be dependable. Showing up late to a meeting may cause a disruption in someone's schedule. Therefore, it's always best to be on time for your appointments and expect the same from your tutees. Also, remember to fill out the tutor timesheet after each meeting with your tutees. Well, what if it's not working out? If you or your tutee feel the arrangement is not working out, either of you can contact the coordinator for reassignment at deans_peer_tutoring@wesleyan.edu. Thank you for taking the time to learn strategies to becoming an effective peer tutor. We hope these tips were helpful. Trainings to gain more knowledge on different tutoring strategies will be offered to peer tutors throughout the year. Information is posted on the Moodle page. Best of luck on your tutoring sessions.